Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of NASCARFemale.com's webcast, The Burnout, featuring myself, the OR for the number 24, Chasey Elliott, Kimberly Bowman, and my wonderful co-host, Emily Luther, the OR for the number 21 of Ryan Blaney, of whom is gladly keeping herself together in one piece.
Trying.
So far.
Not working very well.
So good.
I'm trying desperately.
Totally understandable. Well, guys, we have our championship for this weekend. It is the final race of the season. Homestead Miami is upon us, and tears are being shed nationwide. Last race of the season, it has flown by so fast, I tell you. But if you've been living under a rock, our championship four is Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, and Martin Truex Jr.
So I just need to say I am so grateful for the fact that Brad is in it and not Denny Hamlin. Like, I saw a meme earlier this week, and it was a picture of Tony Romo, and it was like something about how he always loses, and underneath it was like Chase Elliott. And he was like, I got you beat. And I was just like, that's so, like, it's funny to a point, but, like, I'm so torn about how the results were from last week because on one hand, I really wanted Chase to get his first win. Like, he really deserves it at this point. Like, he's worked really hard.
Incredible. But yeah, congrats to Matt Kenseth, by the way. I cannot go without saying that. That was incredible.
Yeah. Like, that, he got, like, a Cinderella story, like, right there. Because,
absolutely.
For those of you who aren't aware and who have been living under a rock, Matt Kenseth's last race was Sunday. And,
supposedly. For now, it is his last race.
For now. But I think there was no better way for him to stick it to Joe Gibbs than to win that race. I genuinely feel bad for him because, you know, I know we have to bring the young guns up, and, like, I get that. But Matt is extremely talented. Like, he can still win races. He's made that evident. And I felt really bad because of this statement he released, which was like, you know, when we first started talking about all of this, they were fine with keeping me on as, like, an advisor, and I would still be at the track every weekend. And then all of a sudden, that wasn't an option anymore. So, like, I genuinely felt bad for him during press conferences last week and interviews because, you know, you could see the sadness on his face. And, like, at the same time, like, he's trying to put on a good face. And I know that earlier this week he said that, like, he's really excited because every Sunday, 38, you know, for 38 weeks straight, for however long it's been since he first started racing, you know, he's in a camper all weekend. So, like, or an RV, I guess, because you really can't call it a camper, let's be honest. I get what he's saying. He's excited. I mean, he does have a family. So I think he is excited to, like, be able to just relax, but I feel like he's going to miss it more than he thinks he will.
All right, announcement, folks. Caitlin wants to come on for a couple seconds. Oh,
God, of course. She's got a torch.
Oh, she just said let it be a surprise. Oh, I'm sorry.
Was it supposed to be a surprise for me? Probably.
Probably. She's going to kill me. Oh, my goodness. All right. I sent a link.
Did you tweet that or did Caitlin tweet?
What's that?
About Dale Jr.'s final ride.
I haven't tweeted since Sunday.
Okay, so it's Caitlin. God, she's just gotta dig it on deep there, you know?
Oh, and I have a bone to pick with Denny Hamlin beyond everything else. His tweet today about
I didn't see it.
Unless you travel week by week to the track, you can't count down to the Daytona 500. That's basically what it sounded like.
He deleted it.
Not before Dale Jr. quoted.
Oh, Jr. quoted it? Hold on, I gotta see that.
And he said, blah, blah days till the race. I mean, but he's actually traveling, so he can get away with that.
Oh, I see it. Denny deleted the tweet, it looks like.
Shrimp.
Oh, no. So he tweeted that in 2016, on November 22nd, 2016.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So Junior found it.
Oh.
He quoted it. That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even know. I didn't see the date. Yeah, obviously. They released the most popular driver standings.
Oh, I wonder who took first.
Well, I'm wondering if it's really in order of who's first or not, because, I mean, Ryan Blaney's at the top, which, yay, but second? Junior third?
Hold on, I'm looking.
And then this. No, it's probably, can't read it with squat. No. Oh, there we go. Can you see that? Is it backwards?
Hold on, I'm not even looking. I'm looking online.
Okay. It was on NASCAR's Facebook page where I got my picture.
No, it looks like you can still vote.
Well, yeah, they released the top 10 so far and was telling everybody to vote. And I'm just wondering if the top 10 they listed was actually in order.
I doubted it. It was probably by name because they did that in the middle of the season or last year for.
Last. I would have expected him to be like right there.
It's probably done alphabetically then.
All right, Caitlin's having some trouble getting on. Just a second.
So the end of the race was really nerve-wracking because, like, I thought Chase was going to win. And then when we realized, like, Kenseth was obviously going to win, I was like, okay, well, they said that Ryan has a chance if, you know, he doesn't, like, if he doesn't fall in any more positions. And then what does he do? He falls back more. And I'm like, you're not helping the case at all, buddy. Like, you're not helping. But I am happy that Brad made it in. Like, first of all, I like Brad Keselowski. I think he's very talented, and I think he deserves it. But I also am glad that JJ and Denny didn't make it in.
That was pretty bumming for them, though. No, I'm kind of okay. How do I word this? I know you was probably glad they wouldn't come the 8th championship.
I feel bad for how it happened.
Yeah.
Like, I wish it would have been, like, his own mistake.
It was an engine, wasn't it? Or what was it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I have sent her an invite. We will see if that works.
Well, we can talk about other news until she joins. We had a few interesting announcements this week. JGR announced Chris Gale will be the crew chief for Eric Jones on the 20 team.
Matt Kenseth's crew chief is going to Christopher Bell.
Also,
name has left my brain.
JTG Doherty is forming a technical alliance with Hendrick Motorsports.
Okay.
Like, such a mind-boggling announcement.
Ouch.
Like, that just, like, finishes off, like, silly season perfectly.
Well, who's gonna... Okay, wait a minute. They still ain't announced. Okay, wait. Yeah, they have. See, so much silly season news has happened. I'm just not keeping it all straight. They
announced Eric Almirola last week. They also announced that STP will remain the primary sponsor on the 43 car with Bubba for at least 2 races next season. They also announced, I don't think they announced that whether or not Kurt Busch extended or not with SHR.
I don't know if they have.
Goodyear.
I want to say they have, but
Goodyear is close on a extension with NASCAR for the tires, although, hello, Firestone, where are you? We could use you.
Yeah, a nice little new manufacturer when I do a nice little change. And the monkey
I feel like it was really fitting to wear this shirt.
Oh, yeah. I only saw the I am part.
Underneath it says Nation, and then on the back it says, what does it say? They were there for me. not because of who they wanted to, or because of who I was, not who they wanted me to be. I bought this shirt and I cried the entire time while I was ordering it. I bought it back in April when he first made it. It was awful.
Right. Good thing you didn't buy it in the store, or you've been standing there in front of the cashier weeping.
I am very proud of myself right now, but I feel like the second Caitlin gets on, like...
At least she knows what you're going through.
Yeah. Like, I forget who I was talking to earlier, but I was just like... I think it was my mom, actually. I was just like, you know, I understand how the Jeff Gordon fans feel now.
I remember there was one race one Sunday. I was just kind of like, when it was like, it may have been the final race of the season with Jeff Gordon. I think it did not really, because you know I haven't had that just deep fanship like y'all had, but I did, you know, feel, because he was probably the first driver I rooted for as a kid. Probably, I think I have diecast of his anyway, but. And I remember thinking, it kind of hit me just for a few seconds. I'm like, this is sad.
I mean, I cried when Jeff retired. You know, I might not have been like his #1 fan, but I grew up watching him race. So that was like my childhood.
Right. I had another thought to add to our conversation, but it left my brain. Which is bad. Oh, well, probably, I think I will, over the course of the next week, compile a list of all the silly season news, and that'll be next week's podcast.
Hello, Caitlin.
Hello.
Hello. How is everybody?
Very well.
You know.
Sorta.
What?
Nobody's
I'm
crying
crying right now.
Oh, I was hoping you'd see the video I posted.
Which one?
The one on the Twitter, NASCAR female.
Hold on, I might have already watched it. Give me a second, because I was watching a few videos before we got on, and I was crying, so I like had to compose myself. I even messaged Kimberly, and I'm like, do you think it's too late to get a temporary co-host for tonight? Because I don't know that I can do this webcast.
But it's the last one.
Yeah. Hold.
I can't find it. When did you tweet it?
Like, right before the burnout aired.
It's not showing anything.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh, I see it. Wait, let me tell you if I watched it. Give me. Yep, the Budweiser one. I can't.
Yeah, we've seen it.
I sobbed. And then I tell Thomas, he comes in the same room as me, and he's like, are you okay? And I was like, no, Budweiser just released a video, like a tribute to Junior. And I was like, I am begging you, if you watch it, do not watch it in the same room as me, because I'm just going to cry again.
And then
he watches it in the same room as me. Sobbing for an hour afterwards. They just couldn't handle it.
That's funny. Yeah, I was a little touched by it. And I'm not a Junior fan.
That is surprising.
Same here. It was pretty touching.
Caitlin doesn't
it's like a repeat of Jeffrey
Junior, though. So, like, that's incredible.
I what?
You don't really, like, get touched with, like, you don't really, like... I don't know the right word. You're not really 100% supportive of Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Junior Nation, so that is
well, it's more the crazy fans then. But yeah, he's changed a lot since he was younger. I will say that he's changed a lot.
Absolutely. I think the Budweiser one was just so hard to watch because like they looped his dad into it, and I was like, can you not, please? Can you not?
Yeah, that was pretty moving. Is it just me or
So
I was just say this year has flown by so fast.
What?
Probably the fastest NASCAR season ever. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh no, I agree. I'm really upset that Kyle Larson's not contending for championship. Like,
at least Denny's not there. Ooh,
yeah, that's true.
That's what I was saying, like, before you jumped on. Like, I hate it for, like, the ones who got eliminated because, like, an engine blew. Like, that's just... It wasn't for, like, a mistake on their own part. Like, that I could understand. But, like, something like an engine blowing, that's just devastating.
Or Kenseth and having too many pit crew over the wall.
Oh
yeah. Like, it's something that you as a driver didn't make, like, the mistake yourself.
Hey, what's your take on that? Do you think that's too far a rule or what?
I don't think that it should ruin your chance at a championship. Like, okay, regular season, sure. But I just don't see it taking you out like that. I don't know. I don't know.
That's pretty
The fact that, like, it wasn't even a warning. Like, it was just like, oh, you're done.
And I want a record of how many more times that's happened.
Well, now that they've had all these rules around the 5-minute clock and stuff, it's like everything's changed. Everything's changed.
Mm-hmm.
And not all for the better. I mean, you understand the rules and the boundaries, but you know how far is too far.
They made Joey Logano sit on pit road for a qualifying inspection failure. Can we just point that out?
Yeah, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous.
I get it. They're trying to, you know, lay down the law or whatever, but you need to be consistent with it. There has been no consistency this season whatsoever.
Well, there's been consistency, a consistent loss of wins. I mean, there's been some consistency, but not the good kind.
There's been a consistent inconsistency.
They've never really been consistent, though. I mean...
Yeah. That's a fair point.
It's like this every year. There's always a call that people are, like, dumbfounded by. Like, completely.
I'm dumbfounded
this year there were just
by Denny Hamlin's comment last week where he was like, I was made out to be the bad guy, but he did the same thing when presented the opportunity. He didn't put you in the wall. Like, shut up.
No and no. Chase Elliott was freaking awesome. He did it right. Old school moves right there.
I'm really slightly biased. Let's talk to the one that's not.
I mean, okay, yeah, I'm a little biased too.
Yeah. Well, Emily, the one who's not biased. He didn't put him in the wall. Like, he's going to be eating a lot of his words next season.
Well, I don't know. Karma always strikes him. Always strikes him.
I just hate when other people are affected because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm sure that when the time comes, Chase is going to take his chance at Denny, too. I don't know.
We can only
Maybe
hope.
he won't. But I feel like if the opportunity presents itself, like for him to win, and Denny's in the way, he's not going to think twice.
I don't think that he'd necessarily wreck him.
He'd move him.
He'd move him. I don't know that he would necessarily, like, blatantly wreck him. You know?
No, but he would. I'm saying he would
be like Kenseth Logano. Like, I don't see that.
Oh, well, that was insane.
Yeah,
I don't know though. Jeff Gordon has he's retaliated quite a few times on drivers. Think about Kenseth back in like 2007. Kenseth wrecked him at Bristol, and then he came back at like I think Kansas and wrecked Kenseth.
That was entertaining.
And Jeff Gordon isn't that type of.
Wait, I just posted
really
a video about that fight between the two of them. I think I posted it on Facebook a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is one of my favorite fights of all time.
Kenseth goes to talk to him. That was pretty good.
Yeah. So
I like the Jeff Burton one at Texas.
There's a lot of good fights that I know that sounds really bad to say because, like, is there such thing as a good fight? But there's some really entertaining fights, I should say.
Like
yeah, it does sound bad.
I mean, how do you guys think this weekend's gonna go?
I think In general, I'm looking very forward to seeing just the all-out battle. I mean, I will give props to this new the chase format we've had for several years. That when you down to that final four, it is pretty awesome. Kind of a fight to the finish. These four drivers. I mean, I definitely like the excitement level, and I'm definitely probably rooting for Martin Truex. I will not deny it. He is my favorite pick to win this weekend. And I think that would just be cap this year off perfectly. And, because all the sadness we talk about, when Junior retiring and all these people leaving, it's so freaking sad. And that would be the nice, happy ending to this year, I believe, that we really need.
Yeah. I personally think that Kyle Larson's going to win the race. I would like Truex to win the championship, though.
I feel like a lot of people have that opinion about Truex. Like, he's had such a few trying years. I mean, not just with everything with, his personal life, but on the track too. Like, for a while, he just couldn't make anything happen. And so I think a lot of fans are at the same opinion of this is his year. This is his championship to lose.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So I am rooting for the 78 as well. However, I would gladly take the 2 winning as well over the other 2 that are in it. You want Kyle Busch to win the championship. You better think again, lady.
I mean, I don't want Kyle to win, for sure.
I mean, I wouldn't mind Harvick. I don't mind Harvick either.
It's Truex or bust to me, personally.
Okay.
The only reason I would want Harvick to win is because I have a friend that works with him. So, like, that would be the only reason.
Isn't that like the driver of the hauler or something?
No, that's Truex. But I'm talking about Harvick. I'm not friends with the dude with Truex anymore now.
Oh, awkward. I'm sorry. My bad.
You're thinking of from when we saw him at Kentucky. That's what you're thinking of.
Yes, that is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, no, we don't speak anymore. No, this is, anyways.
Interesting. I don't know. This weekend will be interesting. I don't know if you guys saw, but Kenseth's running his rookie paint scheme.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. I'm excited to see the juniors paint scheme.
It looks really nice. Right before we got on, Team Hendrick posted on Facebook the video of them loading the car into the hauler the final time. I was crying. I'm about to cry thinking about it. So it was a nice video, though. Like, I don't know. But the car looks really nice. Like, it looks really incredible, actually. They did a great job with it. It's weird because, like, it says Exalta instead of Budweiser. So, like, that's weird to me. But it's spot on. It is definitely, they did it justice for sure.
That's how it was with Gordon.
It's how it should be.
The only thing having me sort of rooting for Keselowski in the championship, the only little thing, which is more than just that little thing, but anyway, how cute is his little girl? Last weekend. That was the cutest thing ever. And when they did the crossover with Jeff Gordon and the voiceover, I think NASCAR hasn't posted that, with her voiceover with his at Martinsville.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, we're going to Homestead. You didn't see that?
Mm-mm.
Man, you need to see that, Caitlin. It was so adorable. I have to send it to you.
Yes, please.
I hate it when they bring kids into it because you're like,
yeah,
why do you do this? Like, I don't like Kyle. Braxton, I don't have anything against him. Yeah. And some of his stuff is cute.
Oh, yeah.
I personally think that Cash is adorable.
Yeah.
I have not seen much of him. I need to follow him. I seriously need to follow more NASCAR people. It's ridiculous.
Well, did you watch the they did that series where I can't even think what it was called, but they did it on Larson and they did it on Boyer, like behind the scenes.
I have not. Sounds cool.
It was on like Fox Sports, I think. But Yeah, the one with Boyer was funny just because Cash was like riding with him around the property. It was adorable.
Sounds cool. I have to go check that out. What was it called?
Yeah. I'll have to look. I have them DVR'd still, so I'll let you know.
Kyle Larson's having another baby too.
Well, not him.
I know.
Well, I know
He's
not
so
him.
young.
He's a boy.
I don't know why, and I guess it's just our generation, but like every young driver pretty much is having a freaking baby out of wedlock.
Yeah.
Yes, that is very accurate, except for Ryan Blaney and Chase Elliott.
True.
Well.
Although I know Nicole would willingly volunteer for Ryan.
Oh gosh. Oh, that's weird. Even like Casey Kane, Casey Mears had a kid out of wedlock. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's like you don't want to judge, but at the same time, it's like my thing is okay if they're pretty much committed, just go ahead and get married. If they're living like they're married, then just be married. I mean, gee.
I think, I don't know. For me, it's kind of like if you're older, okay. But if you're young, it's like you've got a lot of life ahead of you.
I can't really comment.
I mean, I'm just saying. My sister had a kid when she was 17, so I feel like I can have an opinion on this.
I don't have any children. Not anytime soon. Oh, God, no. Lord, no.
We got way off topic. Okay. I just realized we're talking about kids. So we could talk about the kids' NASCAR.
It was like a mini rabbit trail, but it was still on topic.
Yeah.
Sort of. Y'all, my
That's
internet
funny.
is not cut out. I'm seriously.
You probably just jinxed it.
I know. I was saying that. I was thinking that.
You just said it.
Oh, I just realized Emily's wearing her junior shirt. I just realized this.
Yep.
I feel like I should go put on some Carl. I have a Carl hat I could go put on, a Fastenal one. It's a 99. Ride or die.
Wow, throwback. Wait, I think that's the hat you wore at Kentucky.
It is. When we met Larson, Austin Dillon, Ryan Blaney.
Wait, do you want to see a throwback? Give me 1 second. Dear, can you bring me the hood? Hold, please.
What?
Just the hood for now.
I'm concerned.
Oh.
Hold on. Okay. Emily, when is that from?
When he won the Pepsi 400, right after Senior died.
Was that the 80s or the 90s?
That was the 2000s, Kimberly.
I know that. I knew that.
It was 01. You watch it. You can bring the other one too. Yeah. Hold on, I got another throwback. Wait, I actually have a lamp, and it's actually I think Caitlin's seen it. It's the one. So it's like a bar lamp. Bar lamp. I say that lightly. And so like on the shade, it's made of glass, but it's junior and senior. That thing's gonna be worth a lot of money.
Hold on. Say something, Emily.
I got the 8 mirror.
Oh, gosh.
Can you see it?
That looks like something you'd see in a bar, too.
Probably.
Emily's starting her own junior bar.
That's actually a great idea.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, you're in the area that he likes. He likes the Redskins. Just
as long as you put a siren outside.
Let's not do that. But I mean, hey, I'm fine with that. I also have a AMP jacket. Like a
Oh no.
the jacket. The jacket. It's
No.
in the closet. I don't wear it, but yeah.
I hate those. I hate those.
My mom bought it for me for Christmas one year.
Cherish it.
I do. I don't wear it. It's in the closet. I might sleep with it though, like after his last race, because just thinking about it's making me stressed.
All I know is I'm gonna be tense. It was like this I'll usually be chilled about half the race, and the second half of the race, up on the couch in the fetal position, just watching.
Honestly, like, do we think he could get a top 10 this weekend? We can only hope.
Are you talking about Junior?
Yeah. I feel
I
like
wish.
he's
I mean,
so afraid to like actually race.
It would be nice for him to do well, but realistically,
If Chase wins this race, I'm gonna be probably like, why?
I
Why
am
did you
glad.
wait till now? But it would be awesome. It would be awesome, that's for sure.
Listen, if Junior wins, y'all will hear me. Kimberly, you will hear me in Alabama, and Caitlin, you will hear me in Ohio.
Mississippi. Mississippi.
You're in Mississippi.
Okay.
I thought you were in Alabama. It's the same thing. You live in the South. It's fine.
See,
It all blends.
This is why I should be in somewhere like Texas, because it is distinguishable. You don't get them mixed up.
I was gonna say, are you gonna move?
I don't know yet. That's still up in the air.
I'm just
I'd
saying.
love to live closer to a racetrack. Be able to live closer to a racetrack would definitely be a goal of mine.
I live close to Richmond now. Yeah.
I still have Kentucky and Indy, and technically Michigan is not that far.
No, it's only 4 hours.
And then Eldora.
Done that drive.
Eldora. We have Eldora, Chicagoland. So honestly, I'm in Bristol. I'm in a very good vicinity of tracks.
Mm-hmm. I got Richmond. Martinsville is like 3.5 hours away.
Yeah, that's about how far Dega is for me. About 4.
Charlotte,
maybe more than that.
4.5 hours from me, y'all. 4.5 hours. Just time.
Well, ladies, I don't mean to cut this short, but I do have visitors here, so I need to.
You have friends
head off
that aren't me. I'm very disappointed.
Oh, you're funny.
Well, thanks.
You've met them both. Yeah, no problem. Kara's one, yes.
Okay. I like her. She's funny. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for making me not cry. I really appreciate it. I have been like, I am so proud of myself right now. Like, I might go have a celebratory drink for not crying.
And then I'll make you cry more.
Yeah.
Probably because we have Budweiser and Miller in the house. So if I drink the Budweiser, I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
Don't drink Miller.
I love Miller. It's my favorite beer.
All right. Well, have fun. And thanks for having me, guys.
You're welcome, and thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
So
is this our last? Are we not doing a follow-up to the championship?
I think we will do one more next week. One more. Do a follow-up and maybe... Oh, crap. I forgot. Man, I really had a...
I will not be able to join next week. Sorry.
Yeah, I totally forgot that. Dang. Where have I been living? I'll get back with you on that, because I guess we probably will need to skip next week for sure, because no one will be watching.
I won't be attending.
Next week after that, or just consider this it. I really want to do another broadcast. I don't know, we may do a random one in the off season, maybe 1 or 2, to just because we really need to just hash out the silly season news and just really get what 2018 is going to be like straightened out. So definitely something in the off season, but we will not be here next week. For anyone listening, no webcast next week. But we'll to be announced a date. We will figure that out in the off season, either the next week or sometime. Then we can hash out the 2018 season a little more. It sounds like a good plan. Considering I totally had a leave of my senses about last week. Well, what other news do we have? Because I don't think we had any penalties, I don't think. But that's what I thought last week, and I was wrong.
I haven't seen penalties this week.
They could, that's actually awesome to finish off the year, frankly.
They might have not posted them yet, though.
True.
They've been slow at that the past few weeks.
Actually, last week, I thought there was 1 week they released it like Tuesday. That was pretty quick.
Yeah, it just hasn't been very consistent.
All right. So we have Homestead this weekend. I'm pulling for Martin Truex Jr. for the championship. How about Xfinity and trucks? We have to talk about that just a little bit. Championship.
I honestly haven't been keeping up with it too much. I know Byron's going for the championship in Xfinity, which I hope he wins.
Like I said last week, I really think Sadler deserves to win. As much as I would love seeing William Byron win, that would be incredible and awesome.
Oh, I agree. I think Sadler would be.
Sadler needs to take one. I mean, that would just. He needs it. Byron, he still got a lot of shots at this, but Sadler's lost a lot. Now it would be so wonderful. And I guess I'm pulling for Christopher Bell, for trucks, which shows I'm not all that mad about Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch.
JGR Link.
I can't.
That was a pretty good pick. So, he's a good driver. Think of that. So, yeah, I actually really love watching trucks. Especially. If you want to see old school racing, folks, watch the truck series. Because kids get it old school all over the place. It is an awesome series to watch if you're really wanting some old school style. Them kids know it. I feel old saying them kids.
They're 4 years younger than you. Stop it.
Do what?
They're 4 years younger than you. Stop it. Although they do seem like little babies. Little babies.
Yeah. It seems like just yesterday they were the drivers around my age, and now it's the drivers younger than me. It's like I related to the truck series kids.
Yeah.
I'm more the main series drivers age range, so at least the rookies. Chase number. So yeah, Rabbit Trail. I think we've covered all the news for this week. Give it another look-see. I always feel like we forget something, so I wanna. Obviously, Kyle Busch is still mad at Keselowski.
He'll get over it.
Yeah, well, I think that is about it. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Take a minute and just thank y'all for watching our webcast this year for the 2017 season. The season has been nothing short of surprising, dramatic, wonderful, irritating, and fabulous. All wrapped up in one. Sad, happy, the whole 9 yards. We've had a lot of action this year. And we thank you guys for watching us and supporting this webcast at NASCARfemale.com. We will be back next year, as I was talking about earlier. We will be back for season 3, our 3rd year for the 2018 season. And I'm already determined it's going to be the best season yet. Maybe introducing some new things, some great things. Always believe in great things coming. So if you want to see this webcast succeed, we would be absolutely appreciative if you could spread the word during the off season. And maybe we'll get some more viewers.
Give us some feedback, too. Let us know what you'd like to see on the show for next season.
Absolutely.
We're obviously going to be talking a lot about how things are different in 2018. We have a lot of people and new cars. We have one team that is essentially all rookies, besides Jimmy Johnson. So, I mean, we have a lot to talk about. Penske's fielding a third car full time for the first time in years. So
2018 is definitely going to look different.
Yeah. We won't see Matt Kenseth or Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the track next year. So, yeah, I'm crying now.
Yeah, we'd appreciate. I'm sure there's a lot of new fans coming and a lot of newness to next year, and it's no different here at NASCAR Female. And we look forward to sharing all the adventures that next year has in store with y'all then, and hopefully drying our tears and keeping it together.
Just as long as Ryan doesn't, announce his retirement next year, I'll be fine.
Yeah, as long as no retirements next year, please. Just have one season.
I can't take it. It's been 3 years in a row. Like, please give us a break.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you all for watching, and we will see y'all in either maybe before the end of the year, but definitely in 2018. We look forward to seeing y'all join us for the Burnout, and y'all enjoy Homestead, and congrats to the 2017 NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series winner. We look forward to celebrating the win and seeing what 2018 has. Thank y'all for joining us, and have a great night and race weekend.
Night, y'all.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. All right, we will see y'all soon.